Hello everyone, and welcome to my bold and beautiful official channel. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before we begin, please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up. Steffy plans to take over Forrester for herself. Has Rich been betrayed once more? According to teasers for the bold and the beautiful, Steffy Forrester could carry out a grave threat in the upcoming months. Let's discuss all the turmoil because if Steffy has anything to say about it, some significant changes are on the horizon. Steffy made it apparent on the December 11th episode of BNB that Hope Logan would have preferred to have just left after being dismissed and never looked back. Steffy is furious and prepared to hold Hope accountable for her involvement in Carter Walton's Lawrence St. Victor takeover scheme. Steffy warned that Hope had just given her enemy her worst fear since their rivalry had reached a whole new level. Given that Forrester Creations is her family business and that she won't allow Hope to succeed, you can guarantee that Steffy will stop at nothing to retake control of it. Finding a method to end this power grab with Carter will be a major element of Steffy's plan to destroy Hope, since she will take tremendous joy in doing so. Steffy would hire a different attorney in the hopes of better outcomes, but Justin Barber was unable to assist the Forresters. There's a potential Steffy will retaliate with a dirty maneuver of her own because Carter was dishonest with those LLC documents. Steffy may be able to get around the LLC documents and fool Carter into giving up ownership. In any event, Steffy may not be eager to share this time around since she wants to restore control at Forrester Creations. It is conceivable that Steffy might try to regain complete control of Forrester, leaving Rich Forrester to deal with yet another significant betrayal. Steffy could believe that Ridge is equally as horrible as Carter in manipulating Brooke Logan, if they are able to get through their most recent problem together. Steffy has undoubtedly had several instances in the past where she believed Ridge didn't value her viewpoint. Steffy may conclude that Ridge cannot be trusted to manage Forrester Creations with Brooke as long as they are together. In the end, Steffy might be able to win over Thomas and Eric Forrester to her cause. Perhaps Steffy is ready to take back the throne by herself, giving Ridge even another excuse to complain. Will goes into panic mode after Remy kidnaps Electra when all else fails. According to teasers for the bold and the beautiful, Remy Price has determined that Electra Forrester is not suited for Los Angeles. Remy is keen to get Electra away from LA and away from Will Spencer since he believes that the city is phony and shallow. Remy's attempt to visit Electra at Forrester Creations didn't go as planned, so he's using deepfake pictures once more. Remy must be hoping that Electra would leave Los Angeles next, because she was so embarrassed that she left town the previous time this happened. Remy said that visiting New York had once been their ambition. Remy is relying on playing his cards correctly and realizing his goal, you can bet. But if Will Spencer assists Electra in assembling the jigsaw and determining that Remy is the one pursuing her, the scheme can backfire. To be honest, it's strange that Electra hasn't been skeptical of Remy's obsessive conduct and abrupt transfer to LA by now. Of all, if Electra keeps believing in Remy for reasons that no one can explain, he could persuade her to accompany him voluntarily. As a final resort, Remy may possibly kidnap Electra and take her with him. Will could go into panic mode if Remy abducts Electra when all else has failed. Remy might be able to give the impression that Electra departed town on her own initiative, but Will could suspect otherwise. It's simple to see Ivy Forrester supporting Will, and maybe becoming wary of Remy as well. An intriguing new chapter in the tale may begin if Will decides to ask Bill Spencer for assistance in his quest for Electra and Remy. A New York adventure with brand new sets and lots of sultry BNB drama might be in the works. However, it's possible that Remy will need to make do with holding Electra captive in Los Angeles. Since Remy dislikes Los Angeles, it wouldn't be ideal, but he could feel it would be best to make it appear as though Electra departed alone. In this manner, Remy may seem to be as concerned as Will in the event that the police begin sniffing about while keeping Electra imprisoned someplace as his adorable pet. Stay tuned for updates on any impending kidnapping news and further predictions about Remy's actions toward Electra. According to spoilers for the bold and the beautiful, Remy will go to extremes. Hope and Carter take over Steffy Forrester and Rich Forrester Finnegan failed to keep an eye on things and let a coup happen. After Carter Walton reassured him that everything was okay, Rich took pen to paper and signed the LLC paperwork he had been asked to sign, even though he thought there was something suspicious about them. Justin Barber was unsuccessful in his attempt to identify a loophole for Ridge and Eric Forrester. Hope Logan persuaded Carter to file the documents even after Ridge confronted him, so there is no turning back now. At Forrester Creations, Carter is in command and nobody can change that, at least not for now. Carter is prepared to make adjustments right away. Restoring hope for the future and allowing Hope to return to the building are his primary priorities. Since Zen Forrester left a few days ago, that will make him happy. In order to demonstrate that he is as talented a designer as Thomas Forrester, he wants his fashion brand to return, but Steffy and Ridge aren't going to take this development lightly. It is unbearable to see Carter go into Eric's office following this treachery. In the same manner that Steffy prohibited Hope from the building a few weeks ago, will Carter now forbid them from entering? Through all of this, which side will Brooke Logan be on? Since college, she has been in love with Ridge, but he is now treating her kid like trash. Brooke needs to make a significant decision since she can't live with it. After becoming angry with Ridge, does she continue to support him, or does she end their engagement and conclude that Hope is correct? The Logan women have no time to demonstrate their abilities. But Steffy and Ridge aren't going to take this development lightly. It is unbearable to see Carter go into Eric's office following this treachery. In the same manner that Steffy prohibited Hope from the building a few weeks ago, will Carter now forbid them from entering? The complete backstory of Lee and Poppy will be revealed in 2025. Fans must buckle up. According to teasers for The Bold and the Beautiful, viewers may expect a major surprise in the new year. Even though 2024 has been a fantastic year for the LA-based soap opera, you won't want to miss the thrilling preview that star Remy Park and supervising producer Casey Kasperzik gave on Bold Live in 2025, which we've broken down for you here. Poppy Nozawa, played by Remy Park, seems to be able to sustain herself by selling her goods at craft fairs. She and Kasperzik discuss Poppy and her family, hinting at what fans might anticipate from this natural powerhouse in the next year. Prior to her daughter Luna Nozawa going on a murderous rampage, Poppy and Bill Spencer were together. Now that Poppy is living with her sister Lee Finnegan, Kasperzik said that the turmoil from the sisters' past is going to become more apparent. Poppy and Park responded, "Yes, keep watching because Poppy will also find out why Lee has always been so mean to her." To the producer's statement that we're going to finally find out why Lee is so mean to. Next year, Kasperzik continued, is going to start with the, type of, I have to watch what I say because, well, after that, people become angry with me and begin to speculate. However, it's finally, he said, just buckle up. And it's going to be a ride, Park continued. What do you imagine the Nozawa family will be up to in 2025, B&B fans? Do you want Bill and Poppy to get back together, or do you want to see him get Luna out of jail? Kasperzik went on to say that next year is going to start with the, I gotta be careful what I say cause, then people start speculating and then they get mad at me. But he finally concluded, just buckle up. And Park added, it's gonna be a ride.